So when DNA replicates in our chromosomes, DNA, yes, it's a continuing strand, and it has a complementary strand, double helical model. Um, it's quite lengthy. We're talking about, in some chromosomes, millions of nucleotides. And so how replication really happens is not just from the beginning of one strand to the end of that strand. That would take too long. It actually occurs in multiple spots along the chromosome, if you will, the DNA. Because it's so long that doing it in multiple spots, you're more efficient with your time and you replicate the DNA just the same. So we actually call these areas along the DNA strands where replication originates the origins of replication. So we can see here that they're basically just areas where replication is going to initiate, kind of highlighted in green for this double helix. Really what's going on here on a chemical level is that it is rich in AT base pairs, and so there's just kind of a continuing sequence of that AT, 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 TT, AAT, and so it knows to originate there. It knows that that's where that's where the enzymes know where to start replication. So really what's going on is it occurs in a bubble. So again, replication is not really just from left to right. I'm going to teach it to you that way. For all simplicity, we're going to be looking at it in kind of that one-way fashion, but it's actually a two-way process. You can think of it like a two-way street. So there's the bubble, the origin of replication. The DNA unwinds and unzips. It opens up so that replication can occur and we can get that complementary strand in. But replication is going to occur at this bubble that I'm pointing out here towards this area. So it's going to go this way. And then replication is also going to occur this way as well. So we can kind of see how it's more like a bubble that's getting bigger and bigger as that process finishes. And we can appreciate here that as this bubble grows and as replication is going this way, it'll eventually meet with this spot that's going this way. And then the strands will finish replicating. So it's just more efficient. So it's not such a time-consuming process because cells are doing this. Some cells are doing this quite consistently in order to undergo mitosis quite frequently, like your skin cells do this very fast. Their life cycle is pretty quick. Ultimately, at the very end, what was the parent strand highlighted in blue here, it now has an orange complementary strand, and the same for the other side as well. I now have two genetically identical daughter DNA molecules resulting from replication.